Hello, all you beautiful people. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and welcome to another Such Art video. What do you think we're doing in today's video? Got a little quiz for you set up here. In today's video, do you think we're going to be A. Finally escaping our apartment, B. Finally murdering our pet bot, C. Watching paint dry for 30 whole minutes, or D. Painting viewer suggestions?
If you haven't thought until your brain hurts, then you haven't tried hard enough.
The correct answer is D. We're going to be painting more viewer suggestions. Let's get into it. In today's video, we're going to be painting a comment that comes from NoiseGuy123. The comment reads, "Can you make a Viking pigeon?" You know what? I got you, Nice Guy. So let's go ahead and grab our canvas here. I'm pretty sure this comment was in reaction to our demon goose that was recommended by the developer. This was a phenomenal painting that we did, and you know what? We need a protagonist here to do battle with the demon goose. I don't know what I'm saying. I mean, it's not actually going to be battling the demon goose. Not in this composition. Now, we're not necessarily using any source material for this one, so we're just going to have to kind of wing it. I mean, I have an idea for what I want to do. Actually, ever since I got this comment, I've had an idea in my head. So let's get a nice stormy sky done first. So we're going to start with our darkest purple first. I'm not going to be painting at on the bottom of this here because that's kind of where our Viking our long ship is going to go. That's what we're doing, a long ship. I was going to try to keep it a secret for a while, but I guess the cat's out of the bag. We'll see if we can blend the colors that we got up here now, then we'll start working on some clouds. You know, a lot of this is going to be covered anyways, but got to make sure that we blendy. I'm actually trying to blend a lot here diagonal like this. Whoa, what the heck happened there? As I was saying, I'm trying to blend diagonal because I kind of make it want, you know, kind of want to make it look like there's a storm going on. So, you know, a little bit of motion, a little bit of action in the background might kind of help that. I don't know, a little bit. Maybe it helps. Let's grab our sponge here, start adding some other colors. Especially along the bottom of these, I'm going to want to, what? Oh, 0%. Oh, I've actually used all this solvent. But it's okay, I came prepared. With another solvent. If you got a problem, yo, I'll solvent. I hate my jokes sometimes. Whew, that took a while to do, but I think that's pretty good. Now, because I can, I'm going to add a lightning bolt in there. Similar to how we've done it in the past. Boy, I love adding lightning bolts. Oh, that looks good. I don't know what it is about adding lightning bolts, but it's satisfying, man. Awfully satisfying. I'm gonna add a little bit of this because it'll kind of maybe imply rain in the background. See, I don't want it like that much though. See if we can blend this a little bit. Maybe it'll look only like a little bit of rain then. Maybe, I don't know. Okay, let's dry it off and see what our background looks like. All right, that works for me. I'm gonna remove these colors because I don't see myself coming back to them anytime too soon. And if we need to, we'll just sample them. So now here we're going to have to add a little bit of water. And because I'm going to end up using the water multiple times, I'm going to grab one of these here. Oh, it feels so nice to be able to rotate this. After the last video where I used my drawing tablet for the first time, oh, it feels so much better going back to a mouse. So I actually kind of want to put everything at an angle here. So let's go like this. Might be too extreme of an angle for what I wanted. That's okay. What's with the squiggles, Cass? I know. It should look good. Just have a little faith. Now we're gonna see if we can grab this here. Make what looks like a little bit of the surf on the edge here. Surf, white caps. I mean, even though it's not exactly white. I really do like using this tool to add water effects. I think it works really well. I almost feel like I'm going to need a lot darker blue.
Do it.
I think if I add a little bit of dark in there and then kind of mix that, yeah, that'll give it some better contrast so those white caps kind of stand out a little bit. Let's actually grab some white. Why not? That's not going to be white. Get out of here. Is that white? That's gray. Pick the right color this time, Kaz. There you go. I wish instead of a 45-degree angle, I could put this tool at like a 30-degree angle, which is about what we're painting at, but that's okay. Oh, I just realized, you know what? I actually, for what I'm doing, I don't think this goes down far enough. Good thing I saved those spray cans, huh? So now let's clean our tools and put them back. We'll grab our pencil and do the outline of our longship. There's going to be a masthead up here. That part I'm a little worried about because I don't know exactly how I'm going to do it, but masthead's going to go somewhere up here. It's going to be bigger than that, but I just want to get the location of it here. This part will go down. Oh, I think that's pretty good shape. Let's actually bring this a little bit further out this way, which means that we're going to need to cover up even more purple over here. All right, now there's going to be the shields on the side of the ship. Is that big enough? Yeah, it's a good size. And then, I mean, most of the sky is going to be taken up by the sail, unfortunately, so let's add that. And of course, every ship has to have its mast. Kind of glad we're doing everything at an angle. It kind of makes it look, you know, like there's a little bit more action. Like it's, you know, on a stormy sea. Because it is. A stormy strait. Or sea. Or ocean. Something.
What do you think?
Let's get the base colors down for everything. We'll do the sail first. And I don't really know what colors we're going to go with exactly here. But I know, how about white and... We're going to just do stripes on it. So how about white and blue? How about white and blue? But we're going to go a little bit more purple hue for both of them anyways. Since, you know, the sky is going to be, where the sky is purple, you know, I think that'll make sense. Let's actually go a little bit lighter on that one. Well, actually, I take that back. I want that back. I want it back. Give it to me. Why can you not pick this color? Why can't I pick this color? Please, could you pick the color? Maybe I can do it over here. Let's try. Okay, it lets me pick it over here. Oops. Oh, and multiple colors here because I kind of want to blend them a little bit. I just don't want it to be a flat color. You know what I mean? So let's outline the whole thing in the dark blue, and then we'll afterwards we'll add the lighter colors in the middle. Little pro tip: when you're making your outlines, always draw your outlines a little bit smaller than you want them, so you can just go outside of them like I'm doing here. Well, except for that line. There we go. Actually, I have a strong feeling I'm not going to have enough of this blue because I'm going to actually infill all of it with that color first. Yeah, we're going to run out, but not if I do this. Let's pick it up with this and spray the inside. Oh, look at that. How efficient that is. I actually just like recently bought this. I cannot believe I went as long as I did without using this tool. I should have used this to paint the background. This thing is incredible. Get back down here. Okay. Now I am actually going to tape this off here so I can blend the other color freely without worrying about spreading into the background. Grab a roller here, and we're going to grab two of those, one of those. And we're going to have it lighter at the top. So let's roll like this, go a little bit lighter yet still, and then now the lightest at the very top. Super wet it all down, and then blend, and we should have a nice gradient of these colors. Now, the downside is when I make the stripes for the next color, I'm going to have to tape all those off too. That's going to be a lot of tape, boy. But I think this gradient looks pretty good. So let's see if we can get the lines where we want it to be here. So there will be one in the middle. Here-ish. Now let's make our lines at the top here. I want this to follow and go right about here. I think that looks good. Now let's once again meticulously tape these lines. Alright, so I'm actually going to sample this color and we're going to spray it again. Now we're going to do the same thing that we did before. We'll take two of those, one of those, like that about the middle. Go a little bit lighter. Then the lightest at the top. Okay, let's take all this tape off and then make any corrections to the blue that we need to. Okay. Now for the ship itself, we got some work to do. So obviously we're gonna have to go with, you know, kind of a wood color, but I think, you know, to kind of match the purple hue, I'm gonna try something here. I'm gonna see if I can take these 3 kind of base colors and maybe mix it with a little bit of purple and make custom colors with it. I don't know. I don't know how it'll turn out. We'll see. So let's take 2 of that and 1 of that. Nah, that's really purple. Maybe I do it the other way around. Let's try 1 purple, 2 browns. It's still really purple.
20 minutes later.
There we go. I think that's the magic trick. So first we'll get this mast out of the way, huh? We'll start with the darker color. Add a swoop of the next lighter one in the middle, and the lightest in the very middle. It's okay if they're a little squiggly, because we're just gonna blend them anyways. Looks like a proper mast. I'm gonna kind of see if I can blend a little bit of darker stuff on the outside though. Maybe a swoop of this in the middle. I don't know if this will do anything, but let's see if we can, I don't know, add some texture to it. That'll do. Except for that part. See if we can very carefully fix that. No one will know. So now for the rest of the boat, let's outline it in the medium here. Not too concerned about the shields because we're going to be painting those on after. But now you see why I didn't bother to put the sky all the way down here, you know, or bother to do all this with the water too. I'm telling you, there's a method to the madness. Honestly, I think a lot of the paintings is just planning ahead, you know, knowing where you're going to put things, and yeah, a little bit of preparation. I'm going to do the masthead after, but for now, let's tape all this off so we can paint it all very quickly. You know, I just realized I have a circle template tool I can probably use for the shields. That'll be dope. I hope it can make a circle that big. I mean, I'm sure it can do the smaller ones towards the back, but for these ones, oh, I hope so. All right, here we go. I wonder if this is spraying underneath. Man, I really hope so. But if not, oh well. So now let's actually, I mean, we're going to use more of this anyways, but let's see if we can get kind of the dark color towards the bottom here. Okay, not too bad. I know we're going to have the masthead up here, but let's add maybe a couple lines here. Because we're not looking at the boat, you know, directly from the side or directly from the front. So there's going to be kind of this, I guess, I don't know the term for it, but there's going to be a line that goes right about there that is the front of the boat. Ship, excuse me, it's a ship. And because this is going to be kind of a focal point, I'm not going to be taping off each individual board, but this one, it is a focal point. So I'm going to tape it off just so we can make sure that we blend this one properly without affecting everything else. Does that make sense? All right, I think that'll be good. Let's take all this off and check it out. I do think that we need to maybe add a little bit more darkness on the left side of it. All right. So now we can very carefully add the lines for our boards. It's not too bad. Let's kind of break up just a few of these boards here. Okay.
Okay.
Maybe I can use this to, yeah, I think this color kind of works. We can kind of make some lines on the board a little bit and maybe blend these in a little bit. This is adding the directional detail that we need to imply wood. Blend these in a little bit here. Let's dry it and, oh, that looks good for the ship, man. I'm liking it.
Beautiful.
A little bit of this outline here, just around the outside. Really, I probably should have done the pigeon first because he's going to be standing in the boat here. Usually I like to do, you know, things in order of, you know, background to foreground. But I felt it was worth saving the pigeon for last. So there's still a few more things that we got to do before that pigeon. Next up, the masthead. So what are we going to do? I mean, probably some sort of a dragon, maybe? I don't know. I don't know why it has ears like that. I don't know why anything is anything, ever, anymore. I don't know. Will you grab the solvent? Oh my god, I fell through the table. Definitely never seen that happen before.
Yeah, sure.
Looks more like a cat. Cat dragon. That's what we're gonna call it. Cat dragon. Looks terrifying though. So let's draw what's gonna be the darker inner parts first. Make sure we dry it here so we don't mix any colors when we add the next. Pretty satisfied with how this is turning out so far. We're just kind of winging it. I mean, it does look more like a dragon cat than a dragon, but that's okay. Dragon cats can be terrifying. We're gonna do a little blending and adding some details on this, but overall, dude, that is dope. That is sick. It's amazing. Da 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 da. Cause I'm loving it. Now this part's gonna super suck. Whew. All right, I think that's pretty good. First, let's wet it up, see if we can even out some of the blending here. It'll all get diffused a little bit when we add this anyways. It's a little bit of texture just so it's not a flat color. Or flat colors. I think that's good. Oh, man, that is such a good masthead. It's a little bit lighter than the rest of the boat. Is that a problem? I don't think so. And there we go. Oof. Man, I am impressive. So now let's add our waves in the front of the boat here. So we can get maybe a little bit of make it look like some ocean spray, some ocean splash up here. Okay. Not some ocean spray, that's a drink. Is it named after stuff like what's in this painting? Oh, that looks pretty good. Now, before I add the shields, I do actually want to do the outline for the pigeon. I was going to save it for last. I think we're going to paint the pigeon. There are quite a bit of details that we're going to add to the pigeon, though. So I think for now, I just want to get the outline of the pigeon and the base colors down. At least maybe the body, and then we'll do the shields and then wrap up with the pigeon. That sounds good. Our pigeon's going to be standing right about here on the boat, kind of looking forward menacingly, wielding a sword with a Viking helmet. It's going to be absolutely amazing when it's done. I don't know, maybe. Look at the fine details in that wood. That looks sick. I'm glad I added that. I think that was a good idea. It's just a little bit of detail, but I think it really helps. Anyway, stop getting distracted. Of course, he's a Viking, so he's gonna be angry. Gotta be angry. His wing will be coming out kind of like so. I think the sword he's holding is gonna be about like that, maybe. And then his wings are gonna be curled around it as if he's holding the sword with his wings. I mean, none of it makes sense. It's a Viking pigeon, for crying out loud. Of course, his beautiful Viking helmet. Can I just leave it as this?
No.
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 So let's start with these. Let's paint our base color down. Man, this thing is a godsend. I'm gonna put the darker color here towards the bottom so we can spray it down and blend it. How do you know we were gonna do that? Must not be new around here. We're gonna need a little bit more of that light stuff. Yeah, I think we put too much of the dark stuff on. It's subtle, but I like the texture that using this this blender gives. And now for the next color. No, if it's your first time around here, I mean, in addition to me asking you to please subscribe to the channel, I do have to point out that a big reason a pigeon, I think, was suggested is because it's a recurring joke on the channel. Because, you know, for every like, it helps feed some pigeons. Disclaimer, I don't actually feed any pigeons. I'm sorry. I don't know why you would think I do. I know I'm going to have to do the individual wings kind of as... with the individual feathers up here kind of as fingers, but In the meantime, all this under it is definitely going to be darker. So let's color that darker. All right, what color do we do on the breast? Kind of pink and green? I don't know. All right, so I think I'm going to put them on with this. Let's, here, let me actually do this. Let's wet this a little bit. Put it on just a little bit like that. Maybe blend it. Yeah, I definitely want to keep it a little gray though. And then maybe try to add some of this on, just light. Light, I say. Okay, well, that doesn't work. No, actually, I think that's kind of starting to look pretty good. Okay, let's go like this.
2 hours later.
Yeah, that'll work. Now let's take the tape off, and we're done. All right. So I want to see if we can do the shields now. Let's grab this bad boy. And let's see. I can make a circle with this, right? Oh, that'd be something if I couldn't, huh? Okay, I think we can get the right size here. Can I go... Oh, that just goes as small as possible. All right. I see you. Oh, yeah, that'll work. That works good. All right. So what I'm thinking for each of the shields is red and white, blue and white, red and white, blue and white. Yeah, we'll alternate all the way down. We'll just start off making the whole bad boy red. And then drying it. And then hopefully, maybe we can just do it this way. We can grab some tape. I'm not too worried if the middle doesn't line up exactly. Because we're going to do, you know, kind of a thing in the middle? A thing. We're going to do a thing in the middle. Now, let's actually grab this white right here. I think that'll work good. Now, I think if we take some dark gray... Oops. I actually want that as a spray can. And then it's going to have kind of a metal edge. So let me very carefully just go around the exact edge with this. Oh boy, okay, that's a little bit harder than I thought it was going to be. But hey, look at us, not using tape. I said not using tape. We're using lots of tape. Who am I kidding? Okay. And then I think I'm going to do the center parts after I'm done with all of them. Because I just want to, I want to incrementally make this smaller with each one. You know what I mean? Now that I think about it, I should probably start with the smaller ones and make it incrementally bigger. Okay, let's do that. Alright, so we started on this one, but instead of making you sit through the next couple of them and making sure that we got them all right, let's just jump ahead. Oof. What a time skip. Took quite a while, but I think the shields ended up actually turning out quite good. Quite good. I think it's coming along. Man, our masthead still really impresses me. That looks so sick, dude. Wow. All right, let's wrap up the pigeon. So to wrap this up a little bit, I think we're going to have to add a little bit of darker details to the light stuff here, and then we'll finish out the details on the face. Let me grab that blender here, along with some solvent. Dab of this. I think if I just go like this here, I'm hoping if we just wet that and kind of blend it in with this, that'll look good. Let's see. That looks pretty good. We got to do kind of the same thing on here because, you know, these feathers here, it's hard to tell from what it looks like now, but these feathers here are actually kind of like fingers. We're going to go like that, and like that. There we go. See if I can kind of taper these off here a little bit at the end. Oh, that looks good. I think that's pretty good, but I'm actually going to grab a... Yeah, let's go with the thinnest brush and see if we can add a little bit more. Oh, that looks a lot better. Sword next. Let's do it. So I'm going to see if I can add a little bit of what the handle will be here. Go up like that, right about up here. Okay, that looks good. All right, I don't want to get too crazy with the pommel here. Let's see if we can add it like this here. We add a couple rings on it here. We'll blend those in. Maybe a little bit of lightness on the side. Okay. See if we can stick with kind of the same theme here for the or wait, is that the pommel? No, that's the pommel. Is that the pommel? That's the pommel. That the hilt pommel. I think I've just been working on this for too long. So let's see if we can do kind of the same thing that we did here. Good enough for me. Does that look like it goes straight? I think this is maybe a little askew, but hopefully nobody will notice. What am I talking about? Of course you're going to notice. I just pointed it out to you.
Whoops.
All right, let's go with our trusty tape here. Oh, that looks nice. Dang, this blade is looking sick. All right, so I have that. Now I want to, let's see if we can cover just half of it here. Okay, looking good, looking good. Blend just this middle. I don't want to do it too much. It's very slow, shallow strokes. Slow, long strokes? I don't know, man.
I have no idea what's going on.
We're just making it up as we go. Oh, proper Viking-ish. All right, so let's do the helmet now. Just realized, actually, before I do this part that comes down on the helmet, we're gonna have to do that, the white part above his beak. Is that white? No, that's not. Wow. It's pretty close. So now we can add this. It's like a little nose guard for our Viking pigeon friend. I do like using this this blender for metal things a lot, because it gives it, you know, a very smooth blend. You know, it kind of makes it look shiny. I mean, I like the other blender a lot, but you know, the other blender does add a lot of texture, and I appreciate the texture when I want it. But for this, not really looking to add much texture. So I think just a couple passes of adding dark, blending it in, give us a nice little gradient here for where the shadows are. A little bit. I don't know. Learning as we go. So close to done, I can taste it. Ah, and D-tape again. Always with this, he puts the tape on, he takes the tape off, he puts it on again, and then he takes it off again. When will it end? Never, I tell you. Alright, so now let's add the horns here. I want to go a little bit more, I mean, not pure white, maybe a little bit more like kind of ivory with it, maybe? Kind of, maybe this color? Why will it never let me pick that color? Ah! It's okay, I know I can go over here. I wanted a little bit of off-white for this, because we're not going to add too much to the horns, except for probably like a little highlight that will, you know, just do a smooth blend in. I'm not going to do anything with taping or anything like that on it. I mean, I say that now, but we'll see what happens. I hope I don't have to tape the horns. That's what I'm hoping. Actually, I think I might be done to tape on this whole painting, just in case. Just here, I'm going to hide it. Where can I hide this? There, I'm going to hide it in here. Oh, there we go. Tape thing. Go fit in the drawer. You go in there. Close. Good enough. Let's see if we can just add swoop of. That's not white. That's not white. Abort. Abort. Okay, let's try it again. Yep, there we go. That's white. Last little detail here for the helmet. Going to be taking just a little bit of this and making kind of a gold ring around the horn. Ooh, almost done. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? So pigeon eyes are actually kind of reddish. So here's our pigeon eye color. Oh, I already had some red down there. I suppose that's the shield red though. That's probably different. or they're exactly the same. Okay, well, whatever. All right, and I'm not going to actually have his pupils like facing perfectly forward, because pigeons be looking derpy, yo. You're kind of like looking off to the side. They're not looking the same direction. That's exactly what we wanted. See, when you really put your mind to it, it's really easy not to be perfect. Because we're going cartoony, we'll have a little bit of eye shine on it. Perfect. Now for the mouth here, let's see if we can, kind of the inside of his mouth color right here. Yeah, that'll look good. Man, tape sure would make this part easier. Don't do it. It's just the tape withdrawals talking. It's all in the details, just like most of the paintings that we do. The details are the most important part, and really what make up the painting. So, you know, small little things like, this is a huge canvas. This is a huge, huge canvas. But doing small little things like the detailed, you know, little shading around the eyes, yeah, that really helps. It helps it become the masterpiece that it was meant to be. So we got all that on here. Let's go a little bit darker. Darken this down low. Add a little nostril here. Suppose you should probably see it on that side too. Does that look good? Is that what bird nostrils look like? I'm gonna pretend it is. Finally, before we wrap up here, I want to grab, let's see, what were the colors that we used for this? I think it was these ones? Oh god. What was the colors I used for those? I think it was this. And we're gonna, gotta be kidding me. I actually do need my tape. I said I wasn't gonna come back for you, but here I am. I missed you so much. Oh, it feels good to be taping again. Anyways, to kind of... As I was saying, to kind of balance out the composition here, because we got lightning on that side and no lightning over here. Yeah, we're going to do, I think, a little lightning again. Yeah, that helps balance it out quite a bit, I think. And with those details out of the way, let's sign it and be done. And now we can finally call an end to our Viking pigeon. Submitted by NoiseGuy123. Thank you so much, man, for the suggestion. I greatly appreciate it. And I hope you enjoyed the painting here as much as I enjoyed painting it. If you did enjoy this video, do me a favor. Please leave it a thumbs up. It helps me out greatly along with the channel. And I want to keep putting out videos like this, and that lets me know that you want to see more of them. Consider subscribing to the channel if it's your first time here. And if you have a suggestion for a future video, go ahead and leave it in the comments down below. In the meantime, I'm going to call it right here. Have a wonderful rest of the day. Kaz out. Peace.